Wow, this looks so good. It's such a big bowl. I love it. First impressions, this one looks spicy. This piece of meat looks really good because it has a bit of tendon as well. Welcome to Springvale. So today I'm here bright and early. It is about 10:50 a.m. We have 1 hour to check out two of the most popular Bun Bo Hue spots here in Springvale. So two spots I'm checking out. One is Bun Bo Hue Chu Le and the other one is Bun Ngon. I think the benchmark that most people say is that the Chu Le one is probably more popular. So let's start off with Bun Ngon, eat there first, and then head over to Chu Le. I've had Bun Ngon once before, and I think that was a number of years ago, about 5 years ago, whereas Chu Le, I've never tried it before, so I'm actually really excited. My favorite Vietnamese food is Bun Bo Hue, so today, two spots. I'm super excited, I'm super happy, and I'm actually starving. All right, first stop, Bun Ngon. Let's get right into it. For a second, I thought it's closed, but no, it's open 7 days. It's just a little dark on the outside. Let's grab a table and then eat. So quite early, so I guess not that many customers, but it's a nice, really decorated venue with all like the little lights there. I like it. A little bit of greenery. Super cute. All right, so they have a lot of items here. So you have your entrees, all Vietnamese food, of course. Lots of noodle soup. So Bun Ngon, I guess everything here is pretty popular. First item on the menu already is Bun Bo Hue. We're going for that $18. But other items that have bún mắm, bún real, pho as well, and just lots of stuff. Mì Quảng even, which is a really good dish, an underrated Vietnamese dish. And yeah, even bò kho, bánh ướt, lots of stuff going on. It's good, I like it. Yeah, cho kêu một cái bún bò Hue. Thank you. Hello, come on. Wow. Wow, this looks so good. It's such a big bowl, steaming, piping bowl. I'm so excited to eat. Oh, guys, I haven't had Bun Bo Hue in a long while. Usually one of my favorite ones is definitely home cooked, so my mum's, but this is looking really good. Wow, we have pork hock, 2 pork hocks, pork blood of course, your pork loaf, and pretty generous amount of your sliced beef. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slices. Oh my gosh, 2 pork bloods. Yes, yes, yes. I'm excited and it's steaming. Let's quickly try the broth first. Oh yes. For me, what makes Bun Bo Hue is like the lemongrass flavor, as well as the spice, so like the satay kind of taste. It's perfect. Has quite a kick to it already, so if you can't take spice, I'm not too sure if you can take this, but of course, usually when you eat Bun Bo Hue, you add more spice. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now and add in my herbs and vegetables too. All right, so they gave me a pretty generous amount of vegetables, so I just put in like lettuce, fresh mint, as well as bean sprouts, and of course, lemon. The bean sprouts haven't been blanched, so I'm just a little bit worried that it's gonna like cool down the soup, but no, the soup is already blistering, which is best. Today's so cold, so it's perfect. I don't know why I thought I did not need a jacket, but it's freezing out there. So it is perfect to be enjoying a bowl of Bun Bo Hue. Hands down, my favorite Vietnamese food. I can't wait to try the noodles. I'm just trying to like mix it up. Let's go for the noodles. Oh my gosh. There's something about Bun Bo Hue noodles. I just love it because it's a bit thicker, and then it always is a little chewy, but also soft. Not overly soft where it's like overcooked, but it's just like perfect bite for me. It's hands down like one of my favorite noodles. That's for sure. I love it. So much lemongrass and a bit of a kick, but I'm gonna add a little bit more chili. And I like to generally drain the oil because I feel like the oil for me personally like ruins the soup taste. Is there some mắm ruốc? Yeah, so add some mắm ruốc, which is which is your fermented shrimp. And then again, mix. Oh, well, maybe I should have went a little bit lighter. This could be regrets in terms of spiciness. Oh, big slices of your beef kind of brisket. Look how good that looks. Looks really good. Wow. That is so tender. So tender. Sliced so well. Wow, I'm gonna go again. That was incredible. I'm so impressed. This is so good. Oh my god. Oh, that's spicy. I can't get enough. Oh my gosh. My favorite part for Bun Bo Hue, besides like of course the broth and the noodles, is just the pork loaf as well as the pork blood. So this place has just the one piece of pork loaf, which for me personally, a bit of a saddies. And yeah, let's try the pork hock. Good. Soft. Sometimes it's such a big bite where you're trying to like tear through the pork hock, but no, this is just really nice and soft. Oh my gosh, I can't stop. I'm making such a mess. It's so good. Oh, so spicy. Pork blood. Do you guys eat pork blood? That's good. Really can't go wrong with pork blood. It always has the same kind of taste and texture. I know a lot of people don't eat it because the thought of it is pretty disgusting to them. Sometimes when I do eat the pork blood, I can taste like this, I guess it's like this faint blood kind of taste. So sometimes it can be a little bit off-putting. Oh my gosh. Pork loaf. Oh, a tasty one at that. I love pork loaf. This one's got peppers in it. Big peppers. Wow. You know what? If you're from Springvale, let me know where you usually eat your Bun Bo Hue. Do you go here? Do you go to Chu Le, or do you go to somewhere else? Because honestly, reading online, Chu Le, so the place we're going to check out after this, so that's considered the benchmark. And I'm curious, if this is already so amazing, I want to know how it's going to taste like that. Thank you, come on. Oh, that was incredible. Pretty much as soon as I turned the camera off, I was just scoffing it down. It's a really big bowl. I could barely finish it. Loaded with noodles, beef, pork, everything, right? So very generous. Trying to think of something to falter with or any improvement areas, but I honestly couldn't think of anything so far. So let's head across the street to the other location, not the other location, the other spot that we're checking out today, which is Bun Bo Hue, Chu Le. Pretty much this nice green restaurant. Never tried it, super curious. Let's go. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. All right, even though the name is pretty much insinuating that it's specialized in Bun Bo Hue, they definitely have other items too. But yes, we have Bun Bo Hue here. They got the pho. Actually, that comes first before the other items. So that's interesting. I wonder if people come here for pho at all. But yes, we're definitely going to go for the Bun Bo Hue that big, which is $18. So the same as the other one. This one's interesting because you can get different types. You can get just only a sliced beef, your sliced chicken only, if that's what you like. Combination, which is what I'm getting. Or you can get just a rare beef and pork loaf. So that's very interesting. And then other items I have is just like, you can get like fried quail, look, so like your shaking beef, you got soups, wontons, some rice dishes, some vermicelli dishes, and then some stir-fried stuff, as well as you can get beer. $6 per bottle, and things like that. Come on. Wow, looks good. Thank you. First impressions, this one looks spicier, just based on first impressions, unsure, but it definitely has a bit more pork loaf. And wow, Alright, getting down to business. Got my hair up, which I never really do. Just gonna add in the condiments. So your lemon, first appearance, this looks really spicy. It's extra red. You know, it's interesting. I feel like when you put it in a white bowl, it looks different compared to a red bowl. So like, I don't know, this one's in not a red bowl, a black bowl. So this one's in a black bowl, and I'm not too sure. I feel like the white bowl would enhance the redness more. But in this case, this looks more spicy and loads more lemongrass as well. This one already has way more. When I thought the other one was loaded, the other one might have been loaded in terms of there was way more noodles. This one has a little bit less more noodles, but it has 3 pork loaf slices. There's also beef pieces, but then there's also pork slices. So instead of the pork hock where we had at the other side, the other restaurant, sorry, this one has pork pieces. So that's really interesting. First glance, the Bun Bo Hue noodles here are just a little bit thinner, just a tad. But let's go, oh, I didn't taste the broth before the lime. This one is more on the sweeter side, I would say. Looks spicy, but it's actually not. You can taste the lemongrass, of course, but it's actually more on the sweeter side. I'm definitely gonna have to add some more chili in. Before I make the mistake of adding too much chili in, because I kind of really struggled eating it. That's good. Really can't go wrong with Bun Bo Hue noodles. When they're fresh noodles, it just tastes so good. All right, let's go for a beef slice. So this one is thicker in texture. Oh, they're so, wow. That's so soft. That's so good. Wow. Pork loaf. Yum. Oh gosh, this is a fun day. 2 Bun Bo Hue places. Wow, there's just like so much going on in here. Okay, beef. All right, let's just go for the pork blood first. The texture on this is like fresher pork blood. I like it. I had so much pork going on earlier and then it's like gone missing. Oh, here we go. So it's pretty much a pork hock based on this slice of meat here, but they've just taken it off the bone. I reckon to make it easier, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Oh, it's so soft. It's so soft. It's quite quiet here actually. You guys are still quite early. There's about the 3rd table here. 4th table here. It's a cute restaurant. I want to have more aesthetics, huh? This one's like cute. Feels more cozy. The beef could be sliced a bit more thin. Yeah. A bit fluid and dry. Yeah, this piece of meat looks really good because it has a bit of tendon as well. That's good. So this is the benchmark, huh? I'm gonna disagree, and I'll tell you about that right after I finish this bowl. Oh my gosh, I'm so stuffed. One thing that's really hard about filming 2 noodle soups is that you can't actually get a takeaway. So like when I do banh mi's or other rice dishes where it's like doing kind of comparisons, I can actually get a takeaway and take it home. But when it's broth and noodle soup, you can't really do the same, right? So I'm there trying to finish as much as I can because I don't want to like have food wastage, but there's always going to be a little bit. But you know, the trick is that Asian parents always say, eat the protein, leave the carbs. That's exactly what I've done. But both bowls were loaded, starting off with pretty much Bun Ngon. So the first place we checked out, that one was loaded to the core. That bowl was huge. It was blistering hot, which made the eating experience just so much better. I really enjoyed the pork hock, and I'm usually not really a pork hock fan, but I liked it. The beef was sliced so thinly, so finely. It was so tasty. It was just so nice and not dry. It was really good. And the broth itself was just filled with lemongrass. All the aromas were there, and it was really beefy, which I enjoyed. The noodles were just hit the spot. I really couldn't fault it. It was a really good experience. Second spot, which is meant to be the benchmark, or where is known to have more popular Bun Bo Hue in general, apparently in Springvale. Honestly, I had high expectations for that place, which is why I placed it second on today's video. Went there as a final location, and pretty much it was a little bit of a bummer. I didn't mind the noodles were a little bit thinner, but it didn't have like that soft, chewy kind of bounce that I enjoy from the Bun Bo Hue noodles. The broth wasn't that piping hot, so it was a little bit on the, I wouldn't say lukewarm, but it just wasn't blistering hot, which is what you kind of want when you eat like noodle soup, right? And I felt like it really lacked like the beefy essence. Although it had like the lemongrass and the chili elements there, it really lacked the beefiness. So it just, yeah, it was a little bit, you know, like -1 point kind of thing, right? And the beef, I found that it was pretty chewy, sliced a bit too thick, and not, you know, simmered for long enough to get it to be like super soft and tender. But I did enjoy it as well. So I'm really glad I finally checked out that place. But Bun Ngon, I'm gonna definitely recommend it. I want to try other dishes they have there, especially the bun mum. And not too sure what else is popular there. But guys, let me know what your favorite Bun Bo Hue place is, because that is my favorite Vietnamese dish, and I will go searching far and wide in Melbourne to see where is actually the best location. Other than that, thank you for your support. Please consider leaving me a comment below, or at least liking this video, because your support goes a long way for me and my channel. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next food adventure.
So sweet like a lemonade. Take time, we can get a minute made. We can do something new, let me innovate. We can take it slow.